Andrei Karpathy notes that software engineering is now 80. A context window is the total amount of text the AI can read and remember in a single prompt, in this case, roughly equivalent to 3,000 pages of text. Bouncing between fragmented tools is no longer necessary. Mastering a consolidated agentic workflow is the new baseline for enterprise intelligence. Step 1 is setting up our architecture. Here on our Visual Builder canvas, we need to select the correct structural framework for our AI system from the 4 main agent architectures available. One option is the decentralized swarm, where agents communicate freely, ideal for brainstorming. But enterprise reporting requires strict control. We select the hierarchical multi-agent structure instead. A manager agent controls the workflow, delegating tasks to isolated workers to ensure quality. When dealing with high-stakes corporate reporting, predictable outputs require rigid management structures. This top-down control prevents the AI from hallucinating or generating false and unverified information. Now let's configure our first worker node. We will name this agent the Geopolitical Risk Analyst. We will assign this agent its first task, analyzing the ongoing 4-week Iran-US conflict. Specifically, we want it to process the recent missile strikes on Israel's Dimona Nuclear Research Center. Next, we add a second geopolitical data point to its prompt. We instruct the agent to factor in the recent strikes on the US-UK military base at Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean. With those conflict zones established, we command the agent to calculate the resulting supply chain risks. We prompt it to evaluate the complete closure of the Strait of Hormuz, making sure to note the more than 5,000 vessels currently stranded. From there, we command the agent to output a price forecast. It needs to analyze why Brent crude oil has spiked to between $106 and $112 a barrel. Finally, we require the agent to factor in a specific market warning from Goldman Sachs, stating that oil could remain at triple digits for years. Chaining these instructions forces the AI to correlate isolated military actions directly with specific enterprise supply chain vulnerabilities. Step 3 is creating our second worker node, which we will name the Innovation Analyst. We will design this agent to scan for scientific breakthroughs that might offset those market risks. We will feed the first breakthrough into this agent's prompt. Scientists at Edinburgh have engineered E. coli bacteria to convert plastic bottles into L-DOPA, a vital drug used to treat Parkinson's disease. Engineering bacteria to produce L-DOPA from plastic bottles demonstrates a model for converting waste pollution directly into pharmaceutical supply chains. Next, we feed in a hardware breakthrough. Harvard's new chip manipulates light polarization, the specific direction light waves vibrate, with near-perfect precision, paving the way for faster data networks. For step 4, we execute the final workflow integration. We connect both of these worker agents back to our manager agent and set up an API integration to route the consolidated data directly into an AI design tool like Google Stitch. Now, we initiate the workflow run. We observe the manager agent routing tasks and the workers processing that massive context window in real time. The system functions by layering global threat data against emerging scientific breakthroughs, allowing a firm to map how innovations in one sector might mitigate the macroeconomic risks in another. This digital report features our final output, a perfectly formatted enterprise briefing document. It synthesizes the oil crisis data alongside the latest synthetic biology developments. Building the technical system is only half the process. Maintaining it is the other. To keep pace with these systems, HubSpot founder Dharmesh Shah recommends a 3-part framework. The first 2 pillars of his strategy are straightforward. Commit to using AI tools daily, and schedule regular quarterly reviews to evaluate your no-code workflows. The final pillar is adopting a problem-first approach. You should only build new agents when you have a highly specific issue to solve. By implementing this workflow and strategy, you now possess a scalable desktop workforce. Your role has shifted from a software user to a system architect.